Right, welcome to this review for Gathering Storm Talons of the Emperor. So, I haven't even opened the box yet, just got mine come through the post. So, the rising tide of chaos threatens to consume the Imperium. So, this is a really cool theme that's going on at the moment with Warhammer 40,000. I knew they wanted to redo, just talking about chaos here, they desperately needed to redo a lot of the chaos models. So then the storyline has gone along nicely to start introducing the new chaos units. So I think it's a good move from Games Workshop. It's reintroducing the arch enemy of the Space Marines as well. So that's just going to add into the intensity of Warhammer 40,000, which is cool. The High Lords of Terror have unleashed their most potent weapons against the darkness, the Adeptus Custodes. Superhuman champions descended from the Emperor himself, and the Sisters of Silence, psychic gnolls whose very presence can drive back the demon and the fiend. These legendary warriors are bolstered by some of the most fearsome war machines in the Imperium. Against the talons of the Emperor, not even the Scions of Chaos can survive. So these are the elites here to fight against the Chaos hordes. So Sisters of Silence here, Custodian Guard, which look pretty amazing, and then you also get Contemptor Dreadnought, Rhino, and a Venerable Land Raider as well. So there's a lot inside this box. It does retail for £95. It's expensive enough, but you pretty much get a small army inside here, plus all the rules as well. So I'm going to open this up and take a look inside. So I've got mine from gamingfigures.com. As I said, it retails for £95, but you can, with gamingfigures.com, they do Games Workshop at a discounted rate. It's 15% off, and if your order comes to over £100, they give you an extra 5% off on top of that. And then in the UK, if you make your order and it comes to over 40, they give you free postage as well. And just all of that adds up just to give you a discount on Games Workshop products. And they also do loads of other different ranges there as well. So it's nice this all comes in one box. Everything's here. So the key units, some transports for them as well, and they put Dreadnought in also. So big enough set. So we will take a look at the rules for them. They give you like a poster, which I wasn't expecting. There's the Sisters of Silence. Nice. No complaints about that. It was a nice idea. When I first got into Warhammer 40,000, I used to really like the artwork and any kind of posters and stuff like that. I used to love sticking those up on the wall. So that's cool. I think Games Workshop done a good move there. So just the kit inside, just your standard Land Raider parts. Those in a minute. Just your larger bases. There for the infantry, it's Land Raider. You get just Land Raider parts here, here. There's a Rhino sprue. As I said, it's a big set here. Land Raider parts there as well, and Rhino also. Okay, and then just checking. Yeah, here it is. There's some parts for the sprues for the Land Raider and Rhino there as well. Just the different accessories. That. Right. So Contemptor Dreadnought here, which I'm not too keen on the design, to be honest. I do like the Warhammer 40,000 Dreadnought, I would say more, but I know there's a lot of fans of this release here. It's really a remnant here from the Warhammer 30k, but that's the details of that. Okay, then Sisters of Silence. So that's what you get inside. They do look nice. Yeah, it's a strange unit. I'm going to do a codex review I think I'll do a separate codex review. Get all the booklets and so on inside the set. I'm going to do a separate codex review, standalone codex review for the Adeptus Custodes, just so that you can check out the rules separately from this review video. But that's the Sisters of Silence. And then these, particularly like the shields on these things, they really are beautifully done. I can imagine they look really nice coming up in gold. There they are, and the swords are huge, the blades are so wide, and you get these halberd things here as well. Looking really nice. Very, very impressive kit, these. Sure, if I don't paint them, I'd imagine James will take a lot of interest in these. So you may well get to see these take part in games on the channel. James is a big fan of Warhammer 40k as well. So, yeah, shoulder pads, really, really nice as well. So just going to see if we can find some of the heads here. Yeah, here they are. So just there. So really nice. Yeah, there's a bear head there. Face looks cool with a mohawk design on him. It's the back of the shields. Look really nice. And imagine actually with gold, there's some pretty quick techniques you can use to paint them up looking pretty nice. So imagine the unit with a lot of gold armour actually may not take too long to paint. So we'll see. One of us will paint them for sure. Just when maybe you're in an army's in dire need of help, a unit of these I'd imagine would be pretty formidable, pretty helpful to bolster out your army, whatever it is. So that's the set. I think it's good value. I mean, if you bought a Land Raider separately, you bought these two new sets separately, and the Rhino and the Contemptor Dreadnought, there's a lot of value in there, plus all the books and stuff that you get. So yeah, you are paying out 95, but you're getting a lot. That's the base there for the Dreadnought. Then I'll open up the books here just to see what you get as far as publications is concerned, and then you can check out the codex review on the channel here for the exact rules for each of these units, different combinations and so on you can go for. So Adeptus Custodes, there they are. Nice artwork here, very nice. Small, wow. So all this, just the usual you expect from a codex. There's just not much in there, but that's what you can expect. It's really nice artwork actually. There they are. And all the, it's just a mini codex, everything that's in there's included. So they've given you the Guard Squad, Dreadnoughts included in there, and the Land Raider as well. Alright, okay, so it's all in there. War Traits is in here as well. Command Benefits as well, for a Legion Task Force. And then all these special weapons covered in there as well, and summary at the back. So it really is just a mini codex for them. Sisters of Silence have their own book. So what's cool about this is you can, say you've got an Imperial Guard army or a Space Marine army, and you just fancy adding in a unit of these. There's the handy book for them. Paint up the unit, add them in. Just going to add some nice variety to your army. So imagine James, for example, he takes Imperial Guard, wants a bit of help, so he just takes the Adeptus Custodes, adds them into the army, and then they can fight alongside their Imperial Guard brethren. So cool, so that's that one. Sisters of Silence, again, just a mini codex. There they are. Look at, God, some amazing artwork here. So, very nice, just in here. Crazy artwork. You know what? God, look at that. Amazing. Very nice. That's a nice angle there with the Dire Avengers. It does look cool. It's interesting to see what they can do. There's some alternate colour schemes there as well. I think I like the original, but there's some other options. They actually do look nice with the white cloth, actually. I may even prefer that over the red. Nice. I have to say that I'm not keen on gold for the rhinos and the Land Raider. Just golden armor looks fine. A vehicle that's gold, I would have to, I couldn't have it looking like that. I'd have to just add in tons of accessories to it, you know, really kit bash it, and then do loads of grime and effect all around here just to hide up as much. Solid gold panels just really puts me off, so not too keen the way the vehicles are done, but just with some effects on them I think would look a lot better. So then there's your detachments you can take. Different types of squad here actually. Prosecutor squad, and then a Vigilator squad as well, and then a Witch Seeker squad. Interesting. And then a Null Maiden Rhino. And again, Task Force here. And then the weapons covered, a summary just at the back. So that's them. I was wondering if you got this right. So this is your full instruction manual. Alright, so you've got the Rhinos in there as well. Land Raiders, yes. Dreadnought, yes. And then all your instructions for the models. Sisters of Silence, Custodes there as well. Nice. Oh wow, there's an amazing banner here as well. Option. Also, I'll cover that in the Codex review. Okay, so that's the review then. What you get inside. Kits are very nice. The two releases are very good. Do like the golden effect. Do like painting gold. I've done that for the Blood Angels especially, and I think the gold's quite really nice on those. So if you're looking, maybe you're interested in how to paint gold, then check out the Blood Angels painting tutorial. You'll see how I do gold armor. The gold armor matches very similar to these units here. If I took these, not sure, I could add them into Blood Angels, Imperial Fist. There's all sorts. Just a small detachment of them. This is a cool thing about these. You can just add them in as a detachment to different Imperial armies just to bolster them, especially if you're out fighting against any type of Chaos army. Just take these as a small bonus detachment to help out. It's a nice theme to it, and just can add a nice dynamic to an army that you already have. Maybe you've got Imperial Guard, you've been using them over and over. You want to change things up a little bit. Just paint 5 models, unit them, and then it will just really change the army around. Just add something interesting into your force. But that's the review then for Talons of the Emperor. So it's all enclosed in here. You get everything you need. You get all the miniatures with their transports as well, Dreadnought in there, and then all the rules, instructions in there. I think it's quite a steep price, but really it's an army box plus rules, so it's pretty good value. And then if you go to somewhere like gamingfigures.com where you get your discount off from that, then actually you're actually going to save a fair amount there when you get all the kits and the rules together at a discounted price. You can check them out. gamingfigures.com is where I've got this set from. So that's the review. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.